There are millions of trees in the Dordogne, and every year hundreds of thousands of them are cut down. As wood is a cheap renewable resource, my guess is that most of it is used by the people who live in the region to heat their homes. I'm one of them, and every year when autumn arrives, I know it's time to get in the wood for the winter that lies ahead. For the last couple of years I've bought in my wood already cut into lengths that would fit in my wood burner. However, this year I had to change my supplier and was back to buying in my wood in standard 1 metre lengths. This meant that as well as having to split down the larger logs so they would light and burn easier, I also had to cut all of my wood down to short lengths myself. I bought an electric circular saw a few years ago, but as I haven't used it for the last 2, it's been stored in my workshop. I thought that it would be quicker to use a chainsaw to cut the logs down, but I was wrong. Not only was the electric saw much quicker, it also created less waste as its cut is much more narrow than a chainsaw's, and it also made much less mess. I also realised that the wood supplier had helpfully already split all of his wood down to diameters that would fit into the mouth of my electric saw. So having started off with my chainsaw, I decided to switch to my electric saw for the rest of the job. Okay, now on to the splitting. Piece of cake. That'll do for logs. Let's get this big old gnarled lump of oak. Put that in there. I'll split this a couple of times. Now it's going to need a bit more. Now let's turn it round. There you go, easy as that. These give it another go. There's a nice gnarled old piece. Let's just do that. We'll make this the last one. We'll just do a single split. Just cut that, do that one more. Finally, at the end of a long day, the whole stack of wood was cut and safely under cover in my wood store. I'd only managed to split about a quarter of the total, but that will be enough to get me well into the winter, and I'll be able to split the rest as and when I need it as the winter draws on.